Hi, everybody. It's Tami Ray, Regional Vice President and Independent Consultant, and I'm just so excited that you're here to learn a little bit more about my favorite topic, the 30 Days to Healthy Living Plan with Arbonne. And I just want to take a moment to introduce myself and also Karen Premer, National Vice President. We are just so honored to have you with us tonight, Karen. So go ahead and just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your journey with Arbonne, and I'll do the same, and then we'll dive into our favorite topic. So take it away.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Karen. I'm an independent Arbonne consultant, and I'm also a registered nurse. And I specialized in cardiac health and internal medicine. And now I've been with Arbonne for 23 years. And I absolutely love what Arbonne stands for in every aspect of their product formulations, development. And I joined Arbonne to share its healthy products. And of course, I've never looked back because the business grabbed me, and, just so many amazing things have happened through the years. But I have this deep passion for promoting healthy information, and I'm a big proponent that food is medicine, and that, most of the times we can reverse disease. We can definitely increase the quality of our lives by following what Tami and I are going to share with you tonight. And it's so heartbreaking for me to see people in the grocery stores or see people out at restaurants and just see people making choices that cause illness. And so many times these illnesses can be reversed, and at the very least, just by making healthier choices, people can just feel better. And so, what I've really come to realize by working with a lot of people is that people just don't know what they don't know, because a lot of people get their information from physicians or magazines or media healthcare, or Facebook healthcare, and we just don't know what we don't know. So mainstream medicine, with its emphasis on symptom management and then prescriptions, taught me that we really need to be educated and become advocates for our own health. And unfortunately, when we go to a doctor, we're not written a prescription for more salads and fruits, right? So, and I wish that were the case, but I do, for the most part, and I call it the 80-20, live this healthy living program. And I think it's great because it gives me a quality of life that a lot of people my age may not experience, because I see those people on Facebook. Anyway, and I feel good. I have good energy. I sleep well. I get to exercise. I started CrossFit training a couple months back. And my passion is really to share with others what I've learned about just making those small exchanges and changes that can make the biggest difference in our health. So I absolutely love what you're going to hear today, because it changes lives, and it's so easy for everyone to jump in and just do a little bit better. So Tami, thank you.
I love it, Karen. And it's so cool, too, because I worked as a nurse myself for 16 years, and of course just have that passion for helping others. And I feel like sharing this program actually helps people more than what I was doing before in a hospital. Don't you agree? And it just has a longer lasting impact. So as far as my background, I was introduced to Arbonne in 2003. It's hard to believe it's been that long. I was actively looking for healthy skincare and makeup, and was using products from the health food store. And although they were healthy, I looked orange and greasy, and I still smelled bad. And so I don't know if you guys have gone down that track, but I was so relieved to find that Arbonne had really refined personal care products. And I've used the products for years, but just didn't commit all the way to doing the business until I had my own very profound experience with this 30 Days to Healthy Living plan. And just to give you the cliff notes, I was actually diagnosed with breast cancer when I was 27 in 2002, and went through a bilateral mastectomy and reconstruction and 6 months of chemo. I actually lost my mom and my sister to breast cancer as well. And, we did all of the genetic testing, and it came back negative. And so here we were, 3 out of 3 women, all with the same diagnosis, and yet not understanding why. Interestingly, nearly 50% of cancer is due to environmental causes, and less than 10% is due to genetics. And this is what I've learned. And yet we put so much emphasis on genetics, right? But what if what we're passing down is really our habit and our lifestyle? and our recipes, just something to think about. And so I'm excited to share a little more about this plan in that regard. After my precious sister passed away in 2012, we found out we grew up outside of a nuclear weapons plant that made plutonium triggers, which is the heart of the atomic bomb. It was the closest nuclear weapons facility to a residential area in the world, and we were unknowingly exposed to radioactive plutonium. In fact, I was tested in 2012, and I was positive for plutonium, cadmium, beryllium, uranium, all these things associated with nuclear waste. And I went through chelation at my integrative doctor's office, which is pretty intense. But we had to stop short because it was damaging my kidneys. And it was honestly the most unsettling time, thinking that I had something radioactive in my body emitting radiation from the inside out, and that I could potentially be looking at another cancer sentence. And in God's perfect timing, and I know it is God's perfect timing, the 30 Days to Healthy Living plan was introduced right when I needed it in 2013, and I embraced it wholeheartedly. I brought all of the Arbonne supplements into my doctor's office, and of course, he didn't really have anything else to offer, so he said, sure, go for it. And because of the clean eating and the supplements that we're going to talk about tonight, working synergistically together to support my elimination organs, my body was able to clear that plutonium within 8 months. And so not only did it change my current circumstances, it changed my entire future. And that's why I get so passionate about sharing this plan. We have such an important health message, and I think it's more important with every day that goes by. We're introducing so many more chemicals and toxins into our society that have never been tested on human life. And in my opinion, it's the survival of the species to be able to detoxify on a regular basis. So I'm just on a nutrition mission, like I think all of us are, to share this information and in turn honor my sister's life and honor my mother's life with my own by paying it forward and sharing this amazing plan with you. So I'm just going to go ahead and share screen, and we'll get started with some of the slides. And so before we begin, just wanted to make the disclaimer and remind everyone that we're not doctors. We're not making any medical claims about the 30-day program. Our purpose today is simply to share our positive experiences as well as what this program can offer you. You should always consult your physician before starting a new regimen, or if you have any specific questions with regards to your health. And so how is this 30 Days to Healthy Living plan different from others? Well, here's the deal. There's no calorie counting or measuring food, and there are no points to track. This is not a fad diet or an extreme detox, nor is it a rapid weight loss program, because frankly, those don't work. There's no shame in this question, but really, how many of us have gone on a diet or taken a diet pill or have been a part of a program that was not sustainable? I know many of us have. Has anyone ever tried the lemon juice and cayenne pepper and maple syrup cleanse? Yup, I did that too. So the good news is this program is simply us getting back in the kitchen, cooking together, shopping together, and being proactive rather than reactive. Doesn't that sound good to you? I know it did me. My dream is actually to share recipes instead of diagnoses. How about that? So many people believe that you have to lose weight in order to get healthy, but it's really the other way around. When you get healthy, your weight will normalize. And I had the perfect example just occur. My aunt and uncle both went on the Arbonne 30 Days to Healthy Living plan. My uncle needed to gain weight, and my aunt actually needed to lose weight. So here they are eating the same meals, eating the same shakes from Arbonne. My uncle ended up gaining 10 pounds and my aunt lost 15. And so that was just the perfect example of how this really does normalize your weight. So what can you expect? This is actually a jump start to a healthier you, meaning you matter. You develop renewed focus on health and wellness and increased knowledge about how to eat better and ultimately feel better. You really do get addicted to the results. Let me just warn you. You'll learn what foods have been sabotaging your health and possibly your ability to lose weight. How many of us work out or go to a gym and witness people being faithful to working out and yet looking the same a year later? You're going to learn that exercise is super important, but it's only part of the equation. So here's what I know. Everyone can afford to do a program like this at least once a year. Although, of course, I'm going to encourage this as a lifestyle. It gives you a chance to hit the reset button, reprogram your body, reset your metabolism, reduce food cravings, and even renew your skin. Our goal is to teach you how to fish, meaning we teach you how to shop and prepare yummy, healthy food. And we really do get addicted to how we feel. I used to have massive sugar cravings, and I literally felt like I was hungry all of the time. I don't know if any of you feel that way too. I just became obsessed with food, and I thought it was willpower that I was lacking. I learned that I was out of balance and just wasn't eating enough protein. And now I have such peace about food. I don't have those sugar cravings like before. I've learned that starting my day with protein rather than pure carbohydrates actually fuels me longer and doesn't create the crashes and cravings throughout the day. It was such an easy exchange, and yet it's made a huge difference. And so in addition to the products, what extra support do you get when you join the 30 Days to Healthy Living program? Well, you'll receive guided support and encouragement every step of the way. Not only will you get personal coaching from your consultant, you will be added to a private Facebook group that offers accountability and camaraderie. It features daily education, recipes, and more, and provides you with a safe forum to learn and ask questions. You'll also get access to shopping lists and meal plans for all 30 days, either meatless or traditional. And as far as the recipes, they are family friendly, and you will find that you will not have waste. You buy only what you cook. And I have to admit, I absolutely love the pesto pasta dish. You can make it with zucchini noodles, or I also love the black bean noodles that have 25 grams of protein. Oh my goodness, doesn't that sound good right now? And so go ahead, Karen.
Yeah, thanks, Tami. During the 30-day program, you're going to learn how to eat clean. And what that actually means is it's important to note that clean eating reduces inflammation. And if you think about me lighting a match and holding it over your body, you know, that flame hurts your skin. Well, that's what happens to your internal organs whenever you cause inflammation. So when you start to feel better, that's because the inflammation in your body decreases, so your body stops hurting from the inside out, which is amazing. And it aids your body in the prevention of disease. So you're going to learn what food to remove for the 30 days and how to incorporate them back into your life afterwards to see if you have food intolerances, and you're going to learn how to increase your nutritional intake. So you're going to learn how to balance your blood sugar and how to support your elimination organs also. And you might wonder why you should even do the 30-day program, or why you just can't eat healthy and work out, you know, calories in, calories out. And it's because we're focusing on getting rid of toxins. We are, you know, they're in all of us, and they come from everywhere. So the toxins that are in your body, you know, you just can't use them for nutrients or energy, and they just come from food, usually like genetically modified foods or preservatives. They come from our environment and even our personal care products. Like when I came into Arbonne originally, I was just like on a passionate mission to teach that your skin being the largest organ of your body, it really matters what you put on it because it goes into every organ of your body. Well, there is no regulation in that in America. So to help explain this, I'd love for you to imagine your body as a bathtub, and that the flow of the faucet represents the toxins. Now imagine that the faucet's on full blast, and at some point, the drain, our liver and kidneys, it gets clogged, and the water or the toxins, they just start overflowing over the tub, which can cause problems like disease and illness. So, okay, now you just take some medication or, you know, cover it up the symptoms. But, you know, doing traditional weight loss programs is like just mopping up the mess. You know, you can get some of the water toxins cleaned up, but if you don't turn off the faucet, aka decreasing the toxins, or unclog the drain, like cleaning your kidneys and liver, the problems are just going to continue. So the 30-day program helps you unclog the drain, and turn off the faucet. So our bodies eliminate through multiple pathways: our liver, our kidneys, our colon, our skin, our breath. You know, the liver has over 500 functions, and primarily its function is to detoxify your body. So did you know that our kidneys filter over 200 quarts of blood every day, and our colon can hold 5 to 25 pounds of waste at any given time? So sometimes that gets backed up too. So our elimination organs need a tune-up and require maintenance. And when given the proper nutrients and supplements, our bodies can heal, and they can heal themselves. On the next slide, you'll see that there's symptoms of toxic overload. So just take a peek at those. Take a quick inventory and see, how many are you currently suffering from? Even those you think that are normal, how many of these do you experience on a regular basis? And if you have at least 3 of these, it might be time for a program like this, because, you know, just like, you know, like how many of you change the oil in your car? Or you change the filters in your car? We have to tune up our bodies just like that. And aren't we worth so much more? On the next slide, you'll see that when we focus on eliminating toxins, it's crucial to losing fat, because toxins live in fat. And when we quickly lose fat, most of the toxins have nowhere to go, so they overload the body, which means the body's going to create more fat so that the toxins can live inside that. I call it bubble wrap, live inside that. So on the 30-day program, we focus on great nutrition, which creates a great clean environment for lean muscle to grow, and it aids in the elimination of excess body fat.
Ooh, I love that, Karen. Thank you. And so what do you want to avoid while on the 30-day program, and why? Many of the common foods we eat have negative effects on our body, and we just accept it as normal. Many of these foods cause drainage, stuffy nose, allergies, bloating, and gas. The foods you crave are often the ones that are most likely having a negative impact on your health. So we remove foods with preservatives and additives, as well as foods that have come into contact with pesticides, hormones, and antibiotics. We also eliminate gluten. An estimated 50% of the population has some sort of intolerance to gluten. Maybe you've heard this. It's difficult to digest. It causes inflammation, which leads to that dreaded pot belly. It can decrease the immune system and can cause loss of energy, clogged sinuses, and gradual weight gain. FYI, there are many great gluten-free alternatives to most of your favorite foods, and many restaurants now offer gluten-free options. So we do have choices, and I believe it's because we're voting with our dollar. We're asking for them. So keep voting. And dairy, I don't know if some of these things on this list is causing you to feel a little bit of anxiety. I know it did for me when I first looked at this list, but we're just literally listing the things that are sabotaging our health, and we're going to exchange them for things that are better for us. So dairy, it causes bloating, gas, belly pain, and skin problems. Plus, there are better alternatives for calcium. For example, you get twice as much calcium from 1 cup of broccoli or other leafy greens. And then there's whey. Whey is a derivative of dairy. It is the most popular and cheapest form of protein, but it is very difficult to digest. We also avoid sugar, which can cause inflammation. And inflammation is at the basis of virtually every disease process. So sugar also causes us to be in an acidic state and leaches the body of precious vitamins and minerals. Eating sugar and acidic carbohydrates like bread and white potatoes causes the body to secrete insulin, which signals the body to bring the blood sugar down and hold on to fat. Insulin is actually a growth hormone, so we don't want a growth hormone to be signaled over and over throughout the day. We actually teach you how to avoid low blood sugar levels by eating at regular intervals, about every 3 to 4 hours, and having 1 to 3 healthy snacks daily. It is crucial that you avoid skipping meals or eating excessively large portions of food. We also eliminate artificial flavors and sweeteners like aspartame, which have been linked to medical conditions like memory loss, headaches, fibromyalgia, MS, joint pain, Parkinson's, and chronic fatigue. And during the 30 days, we avoid most caffeinated beverages, including unhealthy energy drinks, as well as black tea and coffee, which are highly acidic. Organic green tea and most caffeine-free herbal teas are compliant while you're on the program. And then there's no alcohol or vinegar except organic apple cider vinegar, and no soy. Soy is highly processed. It is almost impossible to find non-GMO soy. It is acidic, difficult to digest, and can mimic the effects of female hormones. In fact, consuming too much soy can be enough to alter a woman's menstrual cycle. And isn't that interesting? I grew up a vegetarian and always thought that soy was good for you. I thought it was the healthy alternative, but turns out I feel way better without it. And so one of the most important aspects of the 30-day program is correcting our body's pH. And internally, we want to be alkaline, but most of us are acidic. And when we're acidic, we're more prone to disease and bacteria, and we're at a much higher risk for cancer. So you think about it, acidity actually causes aging on the inside. We may be a certain age in years, but our organs can be much older, because when our bodies are acidic, it's like driving a car in first gear. Our bodies are working so much harder, and it actually pulls minerals from our bones to get our blood back to alkaline. And so think of your body more like a fish tank. You know, if the water turns green, the fish dies. And so we're, again, shifting the internal state, and it's going to make a huge difference in our life and how we feel. So during this program, we will teach you how to eat alkaline forming meals, and all of the Arbonne supplements alkalize our body. We are all about the nutrients instead of stimulants to create sustainable energy that's going to last and make us feel so good. So by now you're probably wondering, well, what can I eat? I know I was panicked a little bit when I first saw this plan. I'm like, how does anyone go off sugar? That was the big question on my mind. I'm here to tell you that you can eat so much while on this program. Clean eating does not mean boring, nor does it mean deprivation. We want to focus on eating balanced snacks and meals that include whole foods containing protein, complex carbohydrates, healthy and high quality fats, and lots of fiber. And in this program, you will learn all about that. So you can see this list goes on, and it's just a short list. And of course, you also get to incorporate Arbonne's essential nutrition products and supplements. All of Arbonne's nutrition products are pure, safe, and beneficial. They're all alkaline forming and low glycemic index, as well as certified gluten-free, vegan, kosher, and non-GMO. Go ahead. I'd love for you to share about the products, Karen. Thank you.
Of course. Now, with your 30 Days to Healthy Living and Beyond kit, you're going to get 2 bags of protein powder mix. So you can get chocolate or vanilla or one of each. So I love that you get that choice, and you can customize all of this. So Arbonne shakes contain 20 grams of vegan protein, which is derived from yellow pea, brown rice, and cranberries. And it contains 20 essential vitamins and minerals, and it offers 13 grams of complex carbohydrates. It's the good kind. And it's a complete full amino acid profile, which is crucial for building muscle and, sustaining life as well. So while you're on the program, if you're targeting weight loss, we recommend doing 2 shakes a day plus a healthy meal. And the products these are a staple in my life. Like today, my husband's been gone for 10 days. I just stocked the refrigerator with the ready to drink shakes. I made my life really easy. And while on the program, if, you get to, do the 2 shakes a day, or, you can just do 1 shake a day, but we've got to supplement to live healthier. We just can't get everything. Well, we can, but we can't get everything conveniently healthy like this program offers. So my favorite go-to shake is vanilla with berries. And I also add the greens balance to it. And then sometimes I throw in a whole spoon of almond butter. And then I just use ice and water. I know a lot of people use almond milk or coconut milk, but I always use just ice and water. And the possibilities are absolutely limitless. And many times I just mix it up in my shaker cup, or I mix it up in my Blend Tech or Vitamix. But those ready to box drinks I take all the time too. So it's just handy, and it's amazing, and it's delicious. And then we have the Energy Fizz Sticks. Now, we love fizz. I mean, we make shirts about it, hats about it, and we just love fizz. It tastes amazing. There's 2 flavors, pomegranate and citrus. The fizz is a natural caffeine replacement for coffee or soda or energy drinks or black tea and sweet drinks. And I've helped a lot of people get off diet pop by using them. And so here's the benefits. They're alkaline forming. And so when Tami talked about being acidic versus alkaline, you really want to be more alkaline to sustain health. And it helps burn stored calories. And it helps suppress appetite. And it's a metabolism booster. And it increases energy. This is your go-to drink. This is so fun. I like to personally mix in my big bottle 1 pomegranate and 1 citrus. I fill it with ice and water, and then I just kind of sip it all morning long. I just love it. In addition, another go-to drink of mine, I have one every morning, is the herbal detox tea. Some people like it at night. I always do it in the morning. But I think it should be in everybody's kitchen because it has 9 botanicals, including milk thistle and dandelion and ursa uvi, and it helps support your kidney and your liver, which, you know, your elimination organs just are so overworked. So they really need all the help they can get. And it also supports your body's natural production of glutathione, and that's the mother antioxidant for your liver. So that's really a great thing too. And so many people love putting fizz in their detox tea, and we call it tizzy, but that's just like in lieu of your traditional morning coffee, because a lot of people are really love the ritual of the warm liquid in the morning. It might not just be the coffee flavor in itself or the buzz that you get from coffee, but it just helps with getting through that lack of coffee through the program. And then on the next slide, you're going to see Digestion Plus. And I just think this is just so crucial. I mean, we just know beyond a shadow of a doubt that your immune system is in your gut. And so the Digestion Plus and the Fiber Boost, they're crucial during the 38-day program because they target our gut health. And most skin conditions, many health issues, they stem from the gut. As a matter of fact, this virus that I caught the day after I ate pizza. I never eat pizza. I was in Florida. I was out with my mom, and I ate pizza, and I got sick the next day. So, and I knew what it was because my gut does not tolerate gluten at all. And so 80% of your immune system resides there. Also, 80% of serotonin, which is responsible for your mood and your libido and your sleep and your appetite and your memory. So that's all in your gut. So we got to really take good care of our gut because all those things are so important. So we need to do a better job of taking care of our gut health, and most of us don't. So this is just a simple program to take a Digestion Plus, add a little fiber to your food. The Digestion Plus contains 11 digestive enzymes, prebiotics, probiotics, including a patented probiotic called Bacillus coagulans. And it's just, a big name, but it's designed to survive the body's high temperatures and gastric juices. And so it doesn't require refrigeration. And that's just so awesome because, I've never found it convenient to pull my supplements out of the refrigerator because I'm never near a refrigerator. And so the Digestion Plus also increases your nutrient intake and helps heal intestinal wall damage from poor diets or antibiotics or if you've been on medications and stress. And I don't know, you probably don't have any stress in your life, right? So, but it also aids in correcting your body's pH. So now onto that Fiber Boost. The Fiber Boost, the average person needs 25 to 30 grams of fiber each day. And most people are getting, I hear 4. So you heard it, 4? That's ridiculous. So Arbonne's Daily Fiber Boost, odorless, colorless, tasteless. You can add it to anything. You can add it to any beverage. You can add it to any food. You can just stir it in anything because you don't know what's there. And so it's just simple and easy to use to get it in you. It helps you feel fuller longer, and it helps support regularity. It supports cardiovascular health. And 1 scoop of Fiber Boost contains half the recommended daily value, so you can use up to 2 scoops a day. And then, the apple pectin in the Fiber Boost, like when Tami talked about how she got the plutonium out of her body, that was partly because of the Fiber Boost, because that is, it'll attract heavy metals like that, and it will pull them out of your body. So it's just a great thing to have because there's a lot of heavy metals in the air that we're breathing. So, if you can do nothing else, and you want to lose a few pounds, having some fiber every day, you can lose, I think, 12 pounds a year and do nothing else. So it's just a great thing. So on the next slide, you're going to see another favorite product. It's the 7-Day Body Cleanse. And this can be incorporated during week 2 or week 3 of the 30-day program. You know, we just do that so that you've had a couple weeks to adjust to clean eating. Your body's had a chance to start releasing some toxins, and the cleanse is much more effective that way. And you can do it anytime, but you just simply open the pouch, pour it in 32 ounces of water, like this is that size bottle of 32 ounces, and then you just sip it throughout the day. In addition, you want to sip some more pure clean water as well, equal amounts. And it has a superfood antioxidant blend that stabilizes free radicals, and it's a mop for toxins, and it helps cleanse and detoxify and support the liver, the kidneys, the GI tract. And you're probably wondering, is this gentle? And yes, it is. So what I really like about the cleanse is it incorporates sea algae that absorbs toxins. To me, it tastes like watered down apple drink. Like, I don't mind it at all. I think it tastes fine. Some people like to add a fizz to it or add some lemon wedges to it just to change the flavor. And you can do anything you want to it. But you might be wondering, if you do this, can you go to work? You know, can you go out? You know, like how's, you know, everybody detox is different. But the great thing is you can do it anytime, anywhere. So whether you're on the golf course or in the boardroom or you're just doing a road trip, you can totally do this. So I drink it anytime, anywhere of my life without any worry, you know, because you can just carry your bottle with you anywhere you go. And so you don't need to rush off to the bathroom. So whether you're on the golf course or crossing the country, you'll be fine. And on our next slide, you're going to see that we have several additional products to make your 30-day living even easier. So depending on what your needs are, I'm just going to quickly go through what we offer so that you know what you have. Some people, like Tami said, she had like that sugar cravings. Fit Chews, they're like a health candy because they cause you to have less cravings. I think they taste so good that I just want to eat them. So I have to like count them out that I can only have so many. And so I limit myself because they have calories, and they're delicious, absolutely delicious. They come in a lot of different flavors. And then the greens balance I mentioned, I like to put in my shake every day. It has 37 non-genetically modified alkaline forming fruits and vegetables in every scoop. It's delicious. It's nutritious. Just putting it in water alone and drinking it in my shaker cup gives me so much energy. For those of you, if you're a brand new consultant or a preferred client, ask your consultant how you can get this for free, because you can when you sign up. And Arbonne's Daily Protein Boost delivers 10 grams of pure plant-based protein powder. So this is an addition. There's no other ingredient but pure clean protein in this container. And so you get 10 grams per scoop of the protein, and it has the same vegan proteins that the regular protein powders have. And you can add it to your shakes, or you can add it to other things too. You can even sprinkle it on your oatmeal. Like I have my husband sprinkle it on his cereal because he eats carbs for breakfast and it doesn't sustain him. So being active, it's always a good thing. But remember, you cannot exercise away a bad diet. You just can't. So, and then we have these exercise products. They're called PhytoSport. These are products for sport enthusiasts. Now, I started using it when I started doing CrossFit. Like, I didn't do it the first time, but then I thought, I should start trying this. I'll tell you, my stamina was better, my endurance was better, and then I did the post-workout supplements, and my recovery was amazing. So I just think they're great if you're whether you're a weekend warrior or if you're a part-time athlete or you're a hardcore athlete. For those that are targeting weight loss, the Evolution line is great for portion control, supporting blood sugar, cholesterol levels. It even helps with healthy bones. So it's got like this glucomannan in it, which works like a sponge to fill up the space in your stomach, so it keeps you feeling full. And that encourages portion control. I think a lot of people, gain weight because they start stretching their stomach and they start eating more than they need. Or they're eating empty calories and they're not, they're still hungry after they eat, so they eat more food. So, and then lastly, the Thermo Booster, which comes in the form of a tablet. It helps boost your metabolism, burn stored fat for energy, and it builds lean muscle mass. And I love that. So, I I think we're going to wrap up, but just before I do, I have two really important things to share with you. So if you're like me and you like to shop at a discount, which I absolutely do, as a matter of fact, I've been offering the Arbonne discount for 23 years. I love a discount, and I've always thought people should have a discount with Arbonne. But for $20 fee, you get 20% off for a whole year as a preferred client, and you can get the whole 30-day to healthy living package at a 40% discount. So guys and gals, this is less per day than what the average person spends on a drink or a pastry at Starbucks. Not to mention much, much healthier. And additionally, as a new preferred client who does the 30-day program, you'll receive free shipping and a free gift. So one, and we talked about the greens. Again, it doesn't have to be greens. It could be something else, but that's just what I always pick. The 20% discount for a whole year with no minimums, no monthly requirements, an opportunity to have the free shipping, cash back rewards. And if, did I mention earlier, you also get, the cherry on the top. We have a secret Facebook group, and then it walks you every single day through information, education. It gives you tips, recipes, shopping lists, everything that you need. It's incredible. It's free. It's just makes the whole process easier. And you're not alone. You're in it with this whole group of people that just makes it easier to do. So I just want to make sure that you know that our next group begins the last Monday of the month. So grab a buddy or your hubby or your sister or your best friend or anyone you care about, and you can do this together. It's so much more fun with a partner. So, and if you're interested in doing what we do, you can choose to become an Arbonne independent consultant. And with that comes the opportunity to start a business like we're doing. And so you can invite people to, talks like this, or we have a lot of different reach out methods, but it's a business that's global and it's mobile. And you have the freedom to work when and where you want. And you also enjoy bigger savings on Arbonne's products. So it's a $79 startup fee, which gives you a free website. It gives you a business in a box and a discount on all purchases. The 30-day to healthy living system is 50% off, and some other pretty awesome perks as well. So, Tami?
Thank you, Karen. So I'm just going to go back just 1 second here and show you a day in the life. This is what an average day on the program looks like. And as we mentioned previously, those targeting weight loss will want to do 2 shakes and 1 healthy meal a day, and plus snacks. And maybe you're wondering, like I was, why shakes? Well, here's the deal. Liquid meals accelerate detoxification. And remember, when we can pull out those toxins, then we can release the fat. And so you can see that, you can drink water in the morning, a cup of your detox tea. You have a protein shake for breakfast, have a mid-morning snack, maybe another fizz stick if you need it, lunch, another protein shake, mid-afternoon snack, and then a healthy meal for dinner, and then maybe another cup of detox tea in the evening. One of my favorite shakes is actually the chocolate with fiber and strawberries and kale or spinach in there, and the greens balance, and you blend it up. It's so good. Oh my goodness. I put a little scoop of coconut milk in there too from the can of coconut milk. It just tastes like chocolate covered strawberries in the morning for breakfast. How about that? So just to recap, this is everything that you get in a 30-day to healthy living kit. You get 2 bags of protein, which equals 60 protein shakes. And these are meals. So 60 meals, you guys, 60 healthy energy drinks, a month's worth of fiber, Digestion Plus, detox tea, and your 7-day cleanse. And so you can save money by being a connector, by introducing your friends and family to your consultant. You can host your own healthy happy hour, either in person or virtually, by inviting friends to hear this information and sample some nutrition products. You'll have the opportunity to earn free gifts and even shop for 30-day products at a 50% discount. So how does that sound? I was excited about that. You can be a preferred client, a consultant, and I just want to wrap up and just cause you to think a little bit. So dream big. You are where you are today because of the choices you made yesterday. And I just want to close by asking a couple questions that were once asked to me. First, if you keep doing what you're doing, and especially health-wise, where will you be in 5 years? And will you be happy? You know, I was thinking about when I was working as a nurse and I was on the night shift, and although I put a smile on my face every day, on the inside I was screaming. I had done all the right things, I'd gone to school, I got my job, and yet I felt unfulfilled. And the second question that I want you to think about is, if the main source of income in your household were no longer able to bring in that income, how long would you last on your savings? When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, I was completely unprepared when they told me I would not be able to work for 6 months. I had no savings and no backup plan. As much as I love Arbonne and could not live without these products, I was not lying awake at night worried about my skincare or about, you know, the brand of protein shakes I was going to purchase. And here I was going through chemo, and yet my primary thought was, will I lose my house this month? 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. 78%. So that means only one thing going wrong could be catastrophic, and it was for me. Because of the outpouring of friends and coworkers doing garage sales and fundraisers, I did not lose my house, but I kept thinking, I have to find a way to earn income without being clocked in. And I knew if I was feeling that way, then maybe others were too. And so I wanted to talk to you about the income in Arbonne, just so that you have all this information, because I know a lot of people are thinking, well, what kind of income is there? Is this even worth looking at? And so here's the deal. We all begin as a consultant. It opens all doors. You can be a consultant just for the discount, which I was for lots of years, or you can decide to start sharing with other people and start to earn some income too. And so as a district manager, the monthly average income is between $250 up to $1,000. What could you do with an extra, $500 a month? We'll just go down the middle. For me, it made a big difference. And for a lot of families, it would make a huge difference. So what would you do with that? At area manager level, our second income level, the average monthly income is between $1,000 to $4,000 a month. And at this level, your business becomes willable, meaning that if something happened to me today, I could will my business and that income would still be coming in. Those paychecks would come in every month and still continue to bless my family or whoever I willed it to. And I started thinking about that. Even the doctors that I used to work with didn't have a willable income. And I remember lying awake at night thinking about that, willable. I was like, wow, this is the coolest. I don't know any other place where you could have that chance to have a willable income, a legacy income that when you're no longer here could continue to bless people that you love. And I decided at that moment that I didn't care how long this would take me to build. I knew this was the smartest thing I could do, is build an asset income. And then at the third level, it's regional vice president, and the average monthly income for a regional vice president is $4,000 to $10,000 a month. This is huge. This is like life-changing, career replacing kind of income. Plus you get a car allowance for a Mercedes of your choice. It just has to be white to represent purity. So let me ask you, would your boss ever offer you an additional $5,000 per month? Even for the chance of earning an additional $5,000 each month? Isn't this worth looking into? When I finally made a decision to stop playing Arbonne as a hobby and really treat it like a business, it took me 2 years, and I was able to replace my full-time nursing income working part-time with Arbonne. I mean, I just feel like everyone needs to know this is an option for them. And then at the top level, national vice president level, and that's where Karen's at, the average monthly income begins at $22,000 a month, and up. There's no cap, there's no ceiling, and this is again life-changing income. So Arbonne, just a few more facts about Arbonne, and we'll close this up. Arbonne has been around for 37 years, meaning we are a well-established company in its infancy as far as growing globally. So in comparison, Clinique is about the same size company as Arbonne. The difference is that Clinique is in 80 countries and Arbonne is only in 7. We are just getting started. And so you might be wondering, if Arbonne is so great, then why isn't it sold in stores? Well, anything on the store shelf has to be shipped from the manufacturer to the warehouse, to the wholesaler, to the retailer. There has to be money spent on advertising. There's even a cost as to where the product is placed on the shelf. So what ends up happening is that the consumer, you and I, end up paying more for the process than the actual product. In Arbonne, the product is delivered straight from the manufacturer to your doorstep through my word of mouth advertising. That means that the money saved will go towards research and development and towards the pure ingredients, giving us a prestige product at an affordable price. I love that. And everything in Arbonne is consumable. This is brilliant. We order, we fall in love with our results, and we order again and again. I love a good quality knife set, but really I'm only going to need one of those. And so why, this is so brilliant. Arbonne is consumable. Here's the deal. If we get low on fizz sticks, it's a crisis in our household. We often end up ordering fizz sticks twice a month, and I know so many other people do too. So this is truly brilliant. Our mission is to educate on hidden toxins and to offer a safer solution for families. So who can you think of right now who would benefit from hearing more? That's how it starts. One person sharing with another what they love. There's only 1% brand recognition worldwide. And I believe even we are blessed to know about an opportunity such as this. I believe that everyone who is hearing this message is meant to hear it. We're putting a gift on the table for you. So where will you be in 5 years if you keep doing what you're doing? I know so many, and I used to be one of them, who are going through each day having a near-life experience. One of the most precious gifts that has come from Arbonne is that now when I look in the mirror, I don't see my blemishes, I see my worth. And that is truly my favorite part of this company today, showing people a healthier lifestyle that in turn shows them their worth. You are worthy. Your dreams are worthy. And today we invite you to be part of Arbonne and just choose a healthier lifestyle. So we just want to thank you for being with us tonight. Your consultant is going to be following up with you. And I just pray that this 30 Days to Healthy Living plan will bless your life as it continues to bless my life and so many others. So thank you again for joining us. We just love you so much and look forward to having you be part of this amazing company.
Good night.
Good night.